Ladies and gentlemen, rallying the crowd and the atmosphere, let's give it up for Motor Singapore! Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Tour de France Prudential Singapore Criterium Team Presentation.
angles, but then rock with it. Do it, go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hip, to go. How the hell I'm getting out? You snap your angles, but do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. How's everyone feeling? Now, I know we've got lots of crowd here, which I'm really, really grateful for. So for everyone who's decided to brave the slightly cloudy weather, I'm glad you're all joining us here today because it's a special day. We are here to witness something absolutely incredible this weekend. The Tour de France Prudential Singapore Criterium is going to be insane. I can see some very happy faces and some very, very eager faces who can't wait to see our riders joining us here on stage. We're going to have all of them here for you this afternoon as part of the team presentation. But I can't do this alone. There are some huge names here, and I think it only deserves that a huge name helps me to bring them out. So ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the one and only very special guest, a legend of the sport, three-time winner of the Tour de France green jersey, sprint legend himself. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Robbie McEwen!
Thank you, Kelly. Fantastic to be here again in Singapore for the Tour de France Criterium. It's giving me goosebumps already.
I know. This is going to be a great weekend. Robbie, thank you so much for joining me because your wealth of knowledge is incredible. And we're going to be talking to some amazing athletes joining us on stage here in Singapore. It's been a good season for them. What's it like for you, though, being back here in Singapore?
It's a thrill to be back here in Singapore. This is actually the location of my very last professional win in the Singapore Criterium, so it's always a great feeling to come back here and relive that. And I hope the crowd that comes out for this race here this afternoon and tomorrow can help to bring the best out of the riders who have come all the way from overseas to join us this weekend.
Well, speaking of teams that have come all the way from overseas, we've got regional teams joining us, and we're very excited to be welcoming our first round of teams. So the question is, guys, are you all ready to meet the teams? They're excited, we're excited. So ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the stage our first team here today from South Korea, LX Cycling Team. We're calling them up. They'll be joining us on stage as they join us out here with their bikes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcoming Park Sang-ho, Park Kyung-woo, Kim Yu-ro, and Choi Sang-jin. Let's give them a huge round of applause! Guys, welcome to Singapore. It's amazing to have you all here. What's it like being here in Singapore?
Hello everyone. We are Team Alex from Korea. The Singapore is so beautiful and clean and nice food.
And I'm sure you'll be very excited to race here this weekend as well, right? Guys, we are so excited. You've got a lot of Korean fans here, right? Fans of Team Korea? What does that feel like to have people here who are giving you home crowd support. Does it feel nice to have so many fans?
And so very, very, very thank you for the Korean fan and all people in Singapore.
Thank you very much, guys. Let's give it up for them one more time. LX Cycling Team. Guys, we'll get you off the stage on this side. Thank you. Expect that. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome them to the stage. The Thailand Continental Cycling Team. Welcoming to the stage, Sarawat Sri Ramachai, Darakan Chayasombat, Rachan Yawarat, and Novachai Klahan. Guys, thank you so much for joining us here today. Welcome to Singapore. Singapore welcomes you with open arms. What is it like for you guys to be racing against some of the best riders in the world?
Yes, it's my first time here in Singapore, and yeah, really happy to be here and very good to be here to make a race with the top rider in the world. So yeah, I'm very happy.
Exciting times ahead then. Guys, we wish you all the best of luck for this weekend. Thank you all for being here. We'll get you guys off the stage and joining the rest of the riders as we continue with the team presentation. Let's give it up one more time for our Thai cycling team, the Thailand Continental Cycling Team. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, our next team from Malaysia. You quite like the Malaysians, don't you?
I do.
You've commentated a lot on the Tour de Langkawi, haven't you?
I have. I've come across a few of these guys before in the Tour de Langkawi. So your neighbours just up the way over in Malaysia, the Terengganu Polygon cycling team, they always come out looking to take some big scalps. I tell you what, they're on offer this weekend with the pros are in town.
Well, it'll be definitely all up for grabs. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as we welcome to the stage from Malaysia, the Terengganu Polygon Cycling Team. Welcoming to the stage, Muhammad Nur Aiman, Muhammad Zarif, Nur Amarul Fakhruddin Mazuki, Iwandi Lakasek, and one Abdul Rahman Hamdan.
Let's have a quick chat. Now, this jersey is different to the others because this man is the national road champion of Malaysia. I'm sure it brings expectations, but also a lot of excitement for you lining up here in the Singapore Criterium against the likes of Tadej Pogacar, Mark Cavendish, Jasper Philipsen. Excitement or a little bit of nerves?
I don't know.
Are you excited?
Very good.
Alright, let's go over here, because when you see the muscles on this man's thighs, he's the sprinter of the team, if you ask me. Oh, there's two of them. Alright. How excited are you on a scale of 1 to 10 to take on Cavendish, Philipsen, Pogacar, all the rest?
Really excited.
11 out of 10. You can't get more excited than that.
Exactly. I think the excitement is palpable and it definitely lost for words. So let's give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, the Terengganu Polygon Cycling Team. Thank you so much, guys. We'll get you back on stage in a little while, but I think it's time for a little home crowd support as we welcome our own boys, ladies and gentlemen. So please make some noise as we welcome from Singapore, Team Singapore Cycling Federation. Welcoming to the stage, Yorubun Kia, Mun Young Nan, Eamon Lim Bingi, and Mohammed Raihan Mohammed Irudin. Guys, welcome to the stage. Welcome to the home crowd. Guys, let's make some noise for your own boys.
Okay guys, now we know tactically it's not good to give away all your plans, but there's only a few hundred, maybe more than 1,000 actually. Give us an insight, what is your plan? Take out these big names that have come to Singapore and try to, keep you behind them in front of the home crowd.
Just big gear, high cadence all the way.
So an attacking mindset. Who's the best sprinter of your team? Who's going to take on Cavendish and Philipsen?
I think you can tell from our size. The biggest leg already.
He's pretty good, so I think Kev should be very worried. We're going to set our lead-out train right from the turnaround point at the Esplanade Bridge, and it's full gas to the finish just to deliver him.
All right, well, I love when
I'm
someone
liking
comes
the
out,
confidence.
yeah, aggressive plan, and when a plan comes together in front of a home crowd, there's nothing better. So let's give them all the encouragement they need for tomorrow, your Singapore national team.
Guys, thank you so much. We'll see you in a short while. Thank you all so much. And obviously, the course is a little bit different this time round, right? From last year, we've made some tweaks to the course. It's a little bit shorter. Robbie, what can we look forward to when it comes to this course this year?
Well, we just had a little insight into the tactics just then. One of the riders just told us that there's a hairpin corner at the far end of the course. That's a moment where if you see your rivals just hovering at the back of the peloton, you can come out of that hairpin, make a big acceleration and really put the hurt on, make them chase so hard, waste energy. So you've got to pick your moments very carefully, where to attack, when to hold back, and when you can put your rivals in trouble.
Okay, now we've got a mixed bag of crowd here, right? Maybe some of them are here for the concert this evening, so maybe they're not quite as into cycling as some of the very diehard fans that we can see already. Can you explain to us what exactly are the formats that we're going to be seeing tomorrow?
Well, the great thing about this event is we get 2 races for the price of 1. There's a team time trial to start off the afternoon at about 3:15. So the teams of 4, they'll set off together, they must stay together, and they ride in formation against the clock. Fastest time wins that event. Then later on in the afternoon, we have the criterium, and its first rider across the line takes the main prize. But it's not really an individual event because you use your teammates tactically, physically to try and set you up for the finish. You try and take out the opposition, not into the barriers and make them crash, but take them out of contention by riding cleverly, tactically, but also just making your move at the right time with a strong final sprint, and that's how you're going to win the criterium tomorrow.
Incredible. So we're looking at fast-paced action, we're looking at lots of exciting moments on the course, and we'll be able to witness so much of it here at Suntec, right?
Now, well, if the people like F1 when it comes to Singapore, this type of circuit, this type of race, this is cycling's version of F1, so you're in for a treat.
And I want to know, where's your money?
I'm going to go with Jasper Philipsen, the Belgian from Alpecin de Koning.
Ah, any particular reason why?
He finished the season just a couple of weeks ago very, very strongly at the Tour of Turkey. He won 4 stages out of 7. So he's a man who's in still really good form, even though the official road season is finished. So that's where I'm going to go.
All right, so he's looking red hot and on fire, but I think it's time for us to meet the rest of the pros as well. Ladies and gentlemen, are you all ready to meet all of our pros? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Ineos Grenadier! Joshua Tarling, Leo Hazer, and Brandon Smith-Rivera. Guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Look at that, we got effects and everything. All right, welcome team, welcome to Singapore. It is going to be an exciting time for you all this weekend. Josh, maybe we'll start with you then. We'll scoot on over. Swap around, we'll do, there we go. Although I feel like the height advantage here is probably not working in my favor. Josh, how are you feeling about being here in Singapore?
Oh, it's really cool. Yesterday we went to the gardens and yeah, had a look around. It's an amazing city.
You say it's really cool, but it's only cool because the clouds are out today. Yesterday was a little bit hotter. How are you coping with the weather?
I got a little bit sunburned in Dubai before I came, so a bit tingly, but no, it's super nice. Gonna get a tan hopefully.
Well, hopefully you can get some time to work on that tan. You'll be out on the bikes for a while tomorrow, so you have an opportunity to do that. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here in Singapore. We're excited to have you here. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a big round of applause one more time, Ineos Grenadier! Alrighty, we move on now. We've got more pros to go. We've got 11 teams in total, so we've still got to get a lot of meat to get through, but we're going to move on now to the next team. If you're all ready, stand by. stage, Peo Bilbao, Mateus Kovka, Yukiya Arashiro, and Kamil Gradik.
Let's have a quick chat with Peo Bilbao, a man known as a general classification contender. So he's a man racing for the yellow jersey in the Tour de France, for example. Finished high up in GC. He was also a stage winner in this year's Tour de France. Now, Peo, this circuit, it's flat. There's lots of corners. It's maybe not the perfect course for you, but we know that you can find your way into a breakaway and you always come out racing aggressively. Is that the plan in Singapore?
Yeah, of course. The main goal is to have fun in the race. No, I always like to do it, improvise, maybe try some good collaboration, and we can go to find a surprise. No.
So we're not going to let the sprinters have it all their own way then?
Sure, we will try to make the surprise before. No, I think we have a good team also for the flat parkour, maybe here and the smallest one. So with these big guys, I will have a big help for sure.
There is more than one way to win a race. You don't have to wait for the sprint. You can go out and pull the race to pieces.
Well, I can't wait to see it all happen right here in Singapore. Gentlemen, thank you so much. Let's give one more round of applause, please. Ladies and gentlemen, Bahrain victorious! The wind is not in your favor. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey! We got there eventually. You're ready for more teams. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring on the next. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Confidence!
Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. The Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the stage now, Victor Lafay, who recently won a stage in this year's Tour de France, Axel Zangler and Simon Geschke and Thomas Schutt. Incredible crowd turning out for you here today. What's it like to be here in front of everyone? Well, the socials really matter right now, as we can see. So what's it like to have this sort of crowd and support here in Singapore?
Yeah, it's beautiful. All year we race more or less in Europe, so it's always nice to get a bit further away, and yeah, especially to a city like this with this amazing buildings and everything. Also summer temperatures. Yeah, it's super nice to be here.
Summer temperatures when it's approaching winter at the moment must feel very, very nice for you. So then how about the acclimatization then? Acclimatization. I can't even say the word. How are you acclimatizing? Yeah, how are you acclimatizing? How are you getting used to the weather?
Oh, it's tough actually. The best is of course to stay here a longer time, but for me I arrived 2 days ago, and yeah, I'm a bit short of breath, so I hope to the race I'm fine, but yeah, it's definitely nicer than the European winter at the moment.
Fantastic.
Well, let's talk about how you're going to win this race, Team Cofidis. Could it possibly be a man who's a specialist of a late attack, won himself a Tour de France stage in San Sebastian in this year's tour, late attacker, Victor Lafay? Have you got that sort of acceleration in the legs here in Singapore?
No, I think I will go easy and let Axel sprint tomorrow.
Okay, he's covering up, he's not going to admit it, but
I'm liking the delegation.
Expect what he's calling the unexpected. Victor, make sure you do it now.
Everyone's looking to you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause. Welcome Team Confidence here to Singapore, joining us on stage here at our Prudential Singapore.
Welcome to the stage, the Tour de France Legends team. Chris Froome, Mark Cavendish, Giulio Ciccone, and Peter Sagan. Ladies and gentlemen, when you look at this team, you are looking at 4 overall Tour de France titles, 9 green jerseys, 53 stage victories, 2 polka dot jerseys. This is a team of absolute quality. You would not get better than this anywhere at any race in the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise. These are your Tour de France legends.
Them on stage, we might as well take advantage. Julia, it must feel so nice to pull on the polka dot jersey again as King of France. No climbs here. What are you going to do?
Yeah, it's true, no climb, but I think it's even better because it's really, it's special to wear this jersey another time, especially here in Singapore. It's my first time, so I really want to enjoy this place. Thanks everyone.
Now, Mark Cavendish, everybody thought they'd seen you ride your last race, and then came that good news just a couple of weeks ago. How excited are you to have a crack at, well, not just a whole season, but the mythical number 35 that so many are talking about. You've got 34 stage wins in the Tour. Just one more.
Yeah, why not? We'll try, eh? No, I don't know whether I'm excited or it's a stupid thing to do now, you know? I'm still deciding. It's nice to be here. At least to get right here in Singapore again like last year. Loved it. So it's nice to be back with what an incredible team, like, you know, it's really good.
Yeah, some new teammates for all of you. Chris Froome, the man who's won 4 Tours de France. Chris, here in Singapore, with a couple of red-hot sprint chances in your team. Does it mean working and leading out, or all eyes on them and you slipping away?
Yeah, I mean, we've definitely got a brilliant team here if you think about the odds for a sprint. So I'm either going to be on team duty or looking at the breakaway.
All right, well, Peter Sagan, the man who has just officially retired from the World Tour, but just going to make a couple more appearances, one here in Singapore. Peter, would you love to go out with a bang here in Singapore, grab another win?
Well, I'm very happy to be here. Yeah, it's very beautiful to see all the fans of the cycling here, and it's nice. I'm surprised, and I hope tomorrow is going to be a good day. We try our best, and we'll see what's going to happen.
Well, a team of legends, and we're expecting a legendary result.
Absolutely. Now, I do think that since we've got so many legends on stage, that we deserve a legendary Wi-Fi, right, with everyone here. Guys, do you think you could do us the honor by standing at the front of the stage, and maybe we can get as many people in a Wi-Fi as possible? Or we can do a Gen Z wide-angle photo, right? Where's your phone? We'll take a photo with everybody behind you. And we're going to get everyone in on the action here. Okay, never mind. I'll do it for you. Let's see how many people we can get in on this shot. Right behind you, everyone who's joining us here today on stage with the legends, and then we'll get that posted up on socials a little bit later on. Absolutely amazing. We're going to go with some Singapore questions now, guys. Singapore-based questions. We want to know, here we go, we'll come in the center. We want to know, what is your favorite Singapore food?
The coffee in a bag, in a plastic bag.
It's not very environmentally sustainable though, is it?
Yeah, that's why I haven't got one. Yeah.
Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, coffee in a bag. Julia, what about you?
I did just one day here, so I need to discover a little bit better this place. But maybe tomorrow after the race I will tell you.
So then, crowd, what would you recommend as your first, as one ultimate Singapore meal? If you can only have one ultimate Singapore meal, what should it be?
I'm hearing chili crab.
Chili crab?
I'm hearing laksa.
Nasi lemak? Bak kut teh? I love how bak kut teh is coming from the white guy over there. What else? What? Chicken rice?
I'm seeing someone doing the chicken dance.
Chicken rice, I don't know, could possibly go up there as well, right? I don't know. You don't like spicy crab? Oh, chili crabs out then. Okay, but then let's move along. Chris, what about you? What would be your favorite Singapore food?
Yeah, I definitely need to be educated on Singapore food. I tried this little dessert thing today, which was very sweet, looked like a rainbow, lots of different colors. I don't know.
Kueh lapis. Was it sticky?
Yeah.
Quail Lapis, there we well, yeah, okay, so were you a fan or not really a fan? You liked it? So are you a more sweet or savoury person?
Definitely sweet.
Definitely sweet person. Okay, favourite Singapore dessert? Chendol? Chendol, although our Malaysians over there might say that that's theirs, not ours, but I don't know, it could go either way. Okay, finishing off, favourite Singapore food?
You still have to discover.
Only first time here.
Yeah, I'm first time here, and yesterday I had meat, and today, well, I had some breakfast, and after for lunch I had borscht soup. I don't know if it's Singapore. I don't think so.
It's okay, we'll work on it. We'll get the team to bring you out for an epic meal, which could possibly consist of all of the above things that you guys have mentioned. Guys, thank you for the crowdsourcing options. Let's give a big round of applause to our legends. Absolutely amazing that they're so willing to try so much. But obviously after the race, because I think the worst possible thing to happen Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Alperson Duckerday.
We have Dries de Bont, Jasper Phillips in the green jersey of the Tour de France, Jonas Rickaert, and Gianni Vermeers.
And a lot of experience in those sprints. Also build up the previous years towards the success here. Of course, Jonas here as a really experienced lead out, and Dries and Gianni as a really good teammate. So hopefully, we can do a great job.
I am sure that Alpecin de Koning will do a great job because they've got the option to set up the sprint. But if they want to, they've got guys they can slot into a breakaway who can also finish off themselves as well. So they are a team full of danger men.
Full of danger men. That's something that we here are looking forward to here in Singapore. Guys, let's give it up one more time for the amazing Alpecin de Koning. Now, Robbie, we've still got a few more teams to get through. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, UAE Team Emirates! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Tadej Pogacar, Igor Oliveira, Alvaro Hodge, and Davide Furulo. Alrighty, guys. Here in Singapore, with a crowd that absolutely adores you all, how does that feel?
Yeah, it feels really good. Really nice crowd, and thank you everybody for coming. It's so super nice.
Obviously, this is another chance this weekend to cement positions, right? Obviously, to really put your name out there and stake your claims. How does that feel to you? I mean, obviously, we've got some incredible talent that you'll be going up against again this weekend. What's that like?
Yeah, it's gonna be really tough racing because here is big talents, really fast guys, and it's gonna be super hard to take a good result, but we have really great team here, so I can count on them.
An absolutely great team. The team is definitely looking in good shape. Team tactics and everything. Robbie, you want to weigh in here on how they're going to be approaching?
Well, the team tactics in this team, one thing we know for certain, each season we see about 1 million attacks from Tadej Pogacar. Tadej, have you got at least another 100 attacks in you for tomorrow in this race?
100 attacks. It's 60 kilometers. Let's do the math. Yeah, I think 60 will be enough.
Okay, so 60 should be enough to break them. But if not, your teammates to your right-hand side, they can handle themselves in a sprint, no?
Yeah, I brought really good team for this criterium. So they are really fast guys, everybody except Formula, so we can count on the sprint as well, but yeah, Formula here is just for the good atmosphere.
So, Formula is the funny man of the team, and in fact, he's a very good host. I've seen him on the microphone, heard him on the microphone. We could be losing our jobs next year, and Formula could be back on the microphone.
Sounds like a plan to me. You know what? I think any extra insight is going to be great, but you know what? It could be a tight one.
Well, I'm just going by what Tadej just said. So we now know first and second, who's going to come third behind you two?
I hope maybe Formula come on.
Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a huge round of applause as we welcome them here to Singapore, and of course, the man himself, the ever incredible Tadej Pogačar, joining us on stage. But let's give a huge Singapore welcome for UAE Team Emirates. Thank you guys, we'll get you to come and join us off stage as we stand by to welcome our last team for today for the team presentation. I can't believe that we've gone so fast, but here we are and we are standing ready to welcome the last team for today. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Jumbo-Visma! We welcome Sepp Kuss, Attila Valter, Jan Tratnik, and Dario Valletta.
Welcome to Singapore, guys. Attila Valter in the Hungarian National Road Champion jersey, just racking the bike. But the man that I'm sure a lot of you have come to see because he's endeared himself to fans around the world, became known as what we call a super domestic, helping teammates to win races. And in the recent Vuelta a España, the Tour of Spain, he stepped up, he took the leader's red jersey, rode it all the way into Madrid. Sepp Kuss, how pleasing is it to be here in Singapore and visit the fans?
Oh, it's really great. It's amazing to see everyone here, and it's been a really nice welcome here in Singapore, and we're looking forward to the race tomorrow.
It's been a whirlwind few weeks for you, winning the Tour of Spain, a quick trip home to Durango, Colorado, back to Europe, back to here. Are we going to be able to get you out of bed tomorrow for the race?
No, the traveling keeps me on. Now I'm used to all the different time zones in the world, and looking forward to it tomorrow.
So, going on that, you don't know what time of day it is. You might come into the circuit tomorrow and forget that you're more of a pure climber and turn yourself into a criterium rider. I mean, surely you've done so many criteriums growing up in the US.
Yeah, I've done a few in the US. They're really big in the US where I'm from. And hopefully I can take some of those skills or learning experiences into the race tomorrow. But for sure I would appreciate some more mountains, but I'll make the most of the course tomorrow.
All right, well, this is a man who's ended the season in really hot form. That doesn't just go away over the space of a couple of weeks, so we can expect big things, I think.
I'm looking forward to it. Well, it seems like we've got a lot of action to look forward to, but I think we should bring everybody back on stage. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to welcome all of our teams to come and join us on stage for one mass group photo. So, Robbie, we better get out of the way. We are going to be welcoming all of our teams. So, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together as we welcome them all back on stage. They'll be making their way through right now. So give them a round of applause as they pass you and take all the photos you can. These are the moments that you are going to be capturing and remembering for a lifetime as we welcome all of our teams back on stage. Let's give them a huge round of applause. Continental Cycling Team, Trengganu Polygon Cycling Team, Team Singapore Cycling Federation, and of course, Ineos Grenadier, Bahrain Victorious, Cofidis, the Tour de France Legends, Alpecin Ducanic, UAE Team Emirates, as well as Jumbo-Visma joining us on stage for that giant group photo. official teams for the Tour de France Credential Singapore Criteria. These are the legends that you will see taking to the Singapore streets here today, starting tomorrow. They'll be riding France Prudential Singapore Criteria, as all these incredible riders will be joining us on the streets of Singapore yet again. And if you want to see them up close and personal, well, I've got a little idea of how you can do exactly that. Have I lost Robbie? No, I've still got Robbie.